Nice try.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Froe Show. My name is Frank Mankin, and I'm joined, as always, by my beautiful co-host, Joe Murray.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you going?
Joe, it is a new day.
It is.
It is
New dawn.
Monday.
Oh yes. Like a wall.
In context, it is Monday. For us,
It is
Thursday.
Yes.
Welcome, episode 28, baby.
Whoa.
We're almost up to 30.
That's insane.
We are getting real close to a year.
Yeah. Like scary close.
It's really she's getting there.
Very scary.
Now before we start, I
Mm-hmm.
want to quickly do a plug.
Yes.
First of all, check out the Patreon, patreon.com/thefroe show.
Mm-hmm.
Heaps of stuff over there for you to check out. And I promise it's worth it.
Oh yeah.
And I would also like to give a quick shout out to all of our patrons.
Yeah.
So thank you to Wes Fullstop, Alicia Smith, Ebony, and Chris Rossi for being patrons. We appreciate you so much.
Yes.
We hope you're enjoying the content over on the Patreon. Feel free to let us know if there's anything you want to see over there. And if you would like to join the ranks of those lovely people, then head over to patreon.com/thefroe show where you can join us.
Yeah.
And we have a couple people in the Discord now,
We do.
which is
Yeah.
fun. So we'll slowly start doing some stuff over there as well. I
Very
think
cool, yeah.
is the plan.
Yes.
So
I'm
super
very excited.
cool. So definitely go check out the Patreon. Last week's Patreon episode was actually extra long.
It was,
That was a
'cause we
a double special because we missed a week
one,
before that.
yeah.
So go check that out if you want to see us talking about. We talked a lot about CGI and Ian Hubert and what we were getting for lunch.
Yes.
And a whole bunch of other stuff. Now, I want to show you something quickly.
You do.
I do.
Yes, you were rustling around over there before.
I was rustling.
And I had to
I was
close my
rustling
eyes.
around. Now, I have this briefcase down here.
That is a briefcase. Yes. It normally has a gimbal in it.
It does not currently have a gimbal.
It
in
doesn't.
It is my current gimbal case. But Joe, I'm gonna unclip this, and I would like for you, like in video games when they open like a chest or something,
Yeah.
and it goes like.
You want me to do that?
I would love it if you could do that. Wait,
Okay.
hang on.
I'll do my best.
All right, ready?
You got the light and everything.
That is what I wanted to show. It's the light. I got a new light.
I was thinking before, I was like, can you do it in post, how you like light up your face? But no, he's thought about it already.
I got a portable light.
That is so cool. That is really bright as well.
I know. It's crazy.
How do I
Oh man, it like hurts my eyeballs.
how do I make it less?
Yeah, you want me to- so there's a slider on the side that you can turn down. So this is
That is very cool.
yeah. So it's all. And do you want to see the coolest part before
Yeah.
I hand it
Do I
over
wanna
to
see
you
the
to have a
coolest
play? So it also does this. Wait.
Whoa. Whoa.
It has the
That
full
is
color
very
spectrum, baby.
That is very cool.
So I can be like,
Elphaba.
yes, I can be Elphaba. Or, it really hurts my eyes, but I can be blue.
You can be a Smurf.
You're just going to keep making references
Yes.
to it. Hang on, let me get one that'll confuse you.
Alrighty. I reckon I can get one. That's hard, actually. I don't know. One of the trolls from the movie Trolls.
I was a Tinky Winky.
I don't know who that is.
Teletubbies.
Oh,
Yeah. But it controls with the control wheel on the side here.
That is very cool.
So there's a general color temperature mode, which goes all the way from 6500 to 3100, I believe. 3200. So you can go from warm, I'm going to just point it that way. Yeah. Warm all the way to cool light.
Ooh.
And then it also has obviously a dimmer that you can play with.
Yeah.
And it also, and this is arguably my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Is if I can get to it. Hold on. There. So there's a couple different modes. So we've got
Whoa.
this is paparazzi.
Oh, okay. That is cool.
Yeah.
That could be really useful. In
Yeah.
Like,
So that's
music
paparazzi.
videos or something.
This is fireworks.
Oh, that is epic. That is really cool.
That's fireworks. Then we've got faulty light bulb.
That is so cool.
We've got a TV, which just kind of changes gradually. Just a bit it's a bit random.
Yeah.
So if you put it in front of someone's face, like on set,
Oh yeah.
it'll
I
look
could see
like they're
that.
watching TV.
Yeah.
You got lightning.
Oh, so cool.
This is random. There it is.
Very cool.
And then we've got party, which is just mad vibes.
Yep.
This is such a visual section of the show. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry to the audio listeners. But go check out the YouTube channel if you want to see this light. This is just pulsing. This is my favorite. This is cop car.
Oh.
And fire. I think this is the last one. So this just dims and kind of crackles a bit.
That is so cool.
I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. But yeah. So
that is amazing.
It's super, super cool.
That is such a funky little light.
I really love it.
Does that like mount? Can you mount that to a camera or something?
Yeah, so well, yes, it has a I'm just going to turn it off. It has a tripod mount, a tripod screw
yeah.
on the bottom.
Yeah.
I'll do it on the close up. It has a tripod mount there. Also,
Oh,
it's magnetic.
that's really cool.
I was trying to think of where I could do it. I didn't want to do it on the Roadcaster because it's a lot of electricity.
Yeah.
Would that be a dumb idea?
Probably. Oh, not the worst.
I'm kind of intrigued. I'm gonna look at my levels when I do it. Oh, it doesn't work anyway.
No.
This outside is plastic. Or just a non-magnetic metal. But yeah, I really like it.
That is
Also,
really cool.
another really cool thing, hold on,
Mm-hmm.
is if you hold that over there for me
Mm-hmm.
and give me 2 seconds.
Don't tell me you can control it with your phone.
Like a river, like a river.
How do I?
It takes a little.
Saturation. Oh. Whoa. That's not me.
So you can control it entirely from your phone, which is super cool.
That is very cool.
Another thing that is
It's so
very
bright.
yeah. Another thing that is very cool is Joe, if you want to hold that light up so that the camera can see it,
Yes.
and I'm just gonna grab this.
Or rubber ducky.
And I'm just gonna point my camera at the rubber ducky,
Oh, that's the color of the rubber duck. That is really cool.
and I can do your face.
That looks really weird.
This is skin tone.
That's my color.
Or I can do the recording light.
Should be red.
Well, it'll be a bit of a weird red because it's
Should be like orangey.
yeah.
There we go.
But yeah,
Very cool.
super cool.
I love that. That's awesome.
Paparazzi.
Oh, so that's what this is.
Yes, this is the MC.
This is MC.
So it's the Aputure MC1.
Right. How much?
$110.
Oh, so cheap.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Well done, these guys.
So Aputure
MC.
is they're kind of the industry standard for professional lighting. So
Yeah.
fully professional lighting. So I could no, it's super well lit.
Very nice.
I'm
too well lit.
totally overexposed on the camera. Hold on. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Now I've got a little bit of a face
No one will
feel.
ever know. There's just something messed up with here. Boom.
But yeah, so Aputure is kind of the standard for all the professional video lighting. So they do all of like the pro dome lights and stuff, and all of the really big stuff.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
And so this is their cheapest product, from what I understand.
Wow.
Is the MC1, and these are just little portable video lights. So they're supposed to be used to like instead of light bulbs and stuff on set, or just for a little portable light that you can bring around with you. So the charge time The battery life at full power, I think, is about an hour and a half. And that's at 100% brightness, which is super bright.
Yeah.
Like, it probably doesn't show up as bright on camera, but like...
That is ridiculously bright.
If you're assuming that the cameras are properly exposed, this is how bright this light is.
Very.
And we already have professional studio lights on at the moment in here. So it's stupidly bright. Mm-hmm. I wonder if there's anything else that I can like light up.
The duck.
It makes everything white.
Oh, the duck needs to go here.
Oh, I need to bring the duck back.
Bring the duck back.
Bring the duck back. There you go. Hang on. Wait.
The duck can have his own light.
Wait.
It's a villain duck. Oh no, that's purple.
No, it's beautiful. Now you've also got a little purple cast going on.
No.
But yeah, I really like it. It came in yesterday. I'll talk a little bit about why I wanted this later.
Yeah.
Because it kind of coincides with something else. The main reason that I wanted this was a lot of the time I'll be doing portraits and stuff, and I'm like, this would be really cool if I could just get one extra light source.
Yeah.
Or this would look way better if I didn't need to carry around a massive freaking light.
Yeah. One of them.
Yeah. So this is just a little portable solution.
Yeah. That's
really
really
like
cool.
It's very fun.
Very fun.
Should we do the news?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Froe News. I'm your anchor, Frank Mencken, and I'm joined by my co-anchor, Joe Murray.
Hello.
Joe Murray, you have news.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Mm-hmm. All right, well, we'll go one for one until I do two at the end to finish up.
Correct.
To start us off, sad news. Dame Diana Rigg, best known for her roles in the original TV series The Avengers and Game of Thrones, has passed away last week at the age of 82 in her home with her family.
Ray Fisher has recently spoken out about their bad experience on the set of Justice League. Jason Momoa has also this week spoken out about his bad experience, saying that him and other cast members were treated poorly by crew members. So, don't know what's going to happen there, but yeah.
Wonder Woman 1984's release date has been pushed back to a Christmas release, moving now from its October 2nd release to December 18th.
Wow. Right. Sad.
Specifically after the box office numbers from Tenet, which were good but not as high as they'd hoped.
Yeah. Speaking of that, Tenet surpassed $200 million made globally this week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Solid effort. Harry Styles has landed one of the lead roles in the new line thriller Don't Worry, Darling. Styles will join Florence Pugh, who will play his wife, and Chris Pine, who signed on earlier this year.
Disney's Mulan made only $23 million this weekend.
I saw that.
Which was significantly lower than they had hoped for, but it was still the highest grossing movie for the weekend.
Because nothing else came out.
Yeah.
But
I think there was one Asian movie that had 21 million.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah. In August, there were social media reports floating around that showed Sacha Baron Cohen filming something in Los Angeles. New Collider has reported that a sequel to 2006's Borat has completed filming and is currently being screened to people in Hollywood. No details about the plot have yet been revealed.
Ooh, right. Chris Hemsworth has spoken up in a recent interview saying that we've definitely not seen the end of Thor. Yes, he's certainly not throwing in the hammer anytime soon.
Good.
Yeah.
The Mandalorian Season 2 trailer was released last week, and I am very excited. I saw it. It looks awesome. So far, obviously, there's really no information about the story, but looks very, very cool.
Very excited.
And to finish this off, last but not least, The Batman is rumoured to resume filming in London next week as Robert Pattinson has officially recovered from COVID-19.
Hey.
This morning, he was seen strolling around with his girlfriend, Suki Waterhouse.
Very nice.
That's the news. Thank you so much.
See you next week.
Adios.
Very nice.
Thanks. It's a really strong magnet.
Is it?
Yeah, just stick it
You
on your...
tried it.
Like it's...
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's right on this.
It genuinely is very
That is
strong.
a very strong magnet. That is good. Cool.
Joe, you saw Tenet this week.
I did.
Finally.
Oh,
Would you like to talk about it?
I loved it. Okay.
Sorry, I just had to fix
I thought you were leaving.
Yeah,
Would you like to talk about
You talk
it?
about Tenet. I'm leaving. I'm out.
Bye.
I'm just gonna stand over here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, that light nearly came down.
No, go ahead. It's fine.
This is weird. Tenet was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was very confusing.
I'm coming
It's
back.
very strange.
Just standing
I'm looking
slightly.
at someone in the corner. That's fine.
All right, go ahead.
It was very confusing the first half, but then wait, are we gonna do spoilers?
Yeah, screw it. This is a full spoiler review.
Spoiler
I'll
alert.
put up a time code thing. And you just skip like. We'll talk until we have to cut the camera. So
Okay.
if you want to listen to if you want to skip the spoilers, skip 10 minutes ahead.
Yes.
Maybe go 12. All right, so 10 minutes from now.
Tenet, yes. It was the first half so confusing. Didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But as things started to happen and, he started to go back in time, what's it called? Inverted?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was amazing.
Yeah.
There was so many moments you're like, oh, that's how it happened.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
This like the second he steps out of the warehouse
Yep.
is when everything starts clicking into place.
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I thought it was so good.
Yeah.
So well done. And yeah, that scene that you told me about the plane blew my mind when I saw it. Like, what? They literally drove that plane into the...
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Just bonk.
Imagine, because they would have driven that in there, would that have determined all the shots after that then? However that fell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of just let's drive this into this thing and hope it doesn't look bad.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
What would they have done if it looked terrible?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cried.
Yeah.
Guess that's not gonna work.
Yeah. And the soundtrack, it was so funky. It wasn't, I guess it wasn't classic. It was very Inception vibes. But, Ludwig Göransson, I hope I said that right. He did Black Panther as well. Yeah. And, he did such a good job at it, I thought.
He's such a good composer.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Did you have any favorite moments of the film?
I had several. Let me think. It's been a couple of weeks since I saw it, so I gotta think for a second. I think my favorite moment is right at the end, that final conversation that they have.
Which one?
Between Robert Pattinson and the other guy.
Yeah.
John David Washington.
Just
I think
after the battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, he says, "For me, this is the end, but for you, this is only the beginning."
Yeah.
You're only halfway through your story.
Yeah.
Like that. And I was like, whoa.
And it's and they were saying that they were best friends.
Well, and then, okay, so I watched it again, right? And you pick up on a lot more of their friendship the second time.
Right.
Because there's, when they meet for the first time, they meet in the hotel.
Yes.
And Robert Pattinson's character orders him a drink. And he goes, and he goes, "Oh, no, I'll have a soda water." And he goes, "No, you won't. You'll have a Coke."
Right.
He goes, "I don't drink Coke." He goes, "Yes, you do." Those little things that kind of sprinkled throughout the story were very, very satisfying.
I really want to see it again for moments like that.
We can go see it again.
We should go see it again.
I'm down.
And yeah, the thing when he, spoiler, gets shot, when Robert Pattinson gets killed. Yeah. Did you know that it was him? Yeah. Yeah. As soon as it happened? Yeah. You're like, oh.
The second I saw his body, I was like, oh, oh no.
I didn't.
Because it already clicked in my head about halfway through that the guy at the start with the tag was Robert Pattinson.
Right.
So
I never noticed the tag until the very end.
Right.
So I saw him see the tag and then I was kind of like...
You're like,
I was kind of like, oh, this is going to be important later on.
Yeah, but you didn't really continue registering it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he died and I was like, oh, I know who that was.
You're like, oh, ouchie,
Yeah.
ouchie.
So sad.
Now, the thing that I really, really want to know
Mm.
is what were your thoughts on the sound design?
Sound design.
Yeah. And the Foley and just everything about the sound, other than the score.
It was loud.
Yeah. Because, okay, I'm kind of baiting you, and I'll tell you why. Because
Okay, yeah.
one of the big issues that people have with the film is that the score and the audio is too loud and people can't hear the dialogue.
Interesting.
And now, while, yes, it's true in parts,
Yeah.
I think it's a stylistic decision, and I think it's on purpose.
Mm.
Because I feel like a lot of that stuff isn't necessary for the story.
Yeah.
It's like what Stanley Kubrick did, and it's like to give you a sense of, it's to give you the feeling of, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, right. I didn't notice that.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know why that didn't come.
Because that's been
To
one
me.
of the biggest criticisms
Problems.
of the film.
Is that they can't hear the
They
dialogue?
can't hear the dialogue.
Huh. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I saw it in VMAX. I don't know if that'll.
I'll brag about. No, I'm kidding.
I just wanted
I also
to.
saw it in VMAX.
Did
but-
you have a problem with
Okay,
hearing
I
that?
don't think VMAX means anything to people outside of Australia.
Oh, doesn't it?
VMAX isn't. It's not an IMAX theater. It's just like, is it? Is
Is
VMAX
it?
IMAX? Hold on.
Because that's true. Because Event is Australian.
Yeah.
Event Cinemas.
Let me. Yeah. Let me double
VMAX
check.
essentially VMAX for us is just a slightly bigger screen,
Better audio.
better audio, more speakers, bigger cinema, better chairs. Although
Oh no.
chairs in-
VMAX is literally IMAX cinemas basically.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Yeah. And I guess the reason why I say that is because the way, this is also what I wanted to talk about, the way that cinemas speakers are set up, surely you would know this, but but the speakers you see aren't the only ones. There are speakers behind the screen,
Yeah.
and they're actually big, like they're big towers of speakers.
I
And
actually didn't know that.
you didn't know that?
No.
So there's 3 towers, and that's where your left, right, and center signals come from.
Right.
They don't come from around you. That's everything around you is all that Atmos and surround sound.
Right.
That's all surround. Everything else is from behind the screen.
Oh.
And so there's you know those speaker stacks that you see at like festivals?
Yeah.
They're like that, but
Wow. Okay. No, I didn't know that at all.
and the screen's like a special, I don't know what it's made out of, but it just lets all the sound through like really well. And so with VMAX, those speakers are further apart. And generally the way that a movie is mixed is the dialogue is put in the center, majority in the center channel, and then most of the other things is all around it. So I guess when you put them closer together, it's harder to determine the center from the left and right.
Right.
Yeah. So that might be what's happened.
Yeah. Right.
So I don't know. It might be a stylistic thing. Maybe it was where they mix it. Maybe they mix it in a bigger theater. I don't know. Because they generally do the final mix in a theater.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Don't know.
Yeah. But what were your thoughts on the reverse sound effects? Because those were what blew my mind.
Yeah, that were really cool. I just thought they were really cool. I think they would have just made the sound effect in forwards and then reversed it, but it was epic.
It just
The
sounds
way they-
really cool.
The way they just put it together and made it sound real and believable,
Yeah.
it was very impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of, and your brain was like, oh yeah, that is what it would sound like in reverse.
The coolest one for me wasn't even anything super interesting. It was literally just when he steps into the puddle, like right when he walks out of the
Yeah.
warehouse, and he goes. I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that was sick!"
That
And it's not even like anything particularly interesting. It's
No.
just like a.
it's yeah.
But I was like, "That's exactly what that would sound like."
Yeah.
Like, of
Exactly.
course, that's what it would sound like. But like,
Like yeah.
it's such a cool thing to.
It's awesome when
have.
you know it's a good film when you don't pick that something's wrong. You're not like, that's
Exactly.
not believable.
Exactly.
Yeah. When your brain just goes, that's normal. That's
Yeah.
exactly what
Yeah, that's-
a backwards puddle splash would
Yeah,
sound
or a
like.
backwards bird.
Yeah, yes. It's a bird, not a mosquito.
Is that better? That sounded more like R2D2.
Yeah, it did. Very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, and the flapping backwards, like,
Yeah.
oh, it all have to be backwards. It's insane.
So cool.
Like,
That was really good.
yes. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I loved every bit of it.
I very, very much enjoyed that film.
There is one thing I did find with the sound design though,
Mhm.
and the like final mix is that the like body hits, punches and stuff were at a similar level to gunshots. And to me, I'm kind of yeah. It's like, wait, and I don't know. That was probably just a stylistic thing of this is very impactful scene. We're hitting each other, but yeah, it definitely came across like that. But still, I don't know if you found that, but I found that the gunshots were at a very similar level in volume to the.
I was not
body
paying
hits.
attention at all to the sound.
I can
I was
imagine.
only like kind of very surface level. Like that's cool. I was paying much more attention to the like cinematography.
Yeah, true.
But yeah.
Were there any like shots that were just amazing?
Yes,
Yeah.
there were heaps.
Yeah, right. Any in particular that you want to share?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, no, there were definitely a couple shots where I was like, this is super sick.
Yeah.
A lot of them are really the whole intro sequence. That whole scene.
Whole scene, yeah.
Just wow.
Yeah.
Wow. One of actually my favorite shot in the entire film. There's two, actually. I have two shots in particular that I really like. One is the what's it called? The scene where he's on the boat and the boat's traveling backwards and he's doing pull-ups and the camera pans around the side and then comes down to him. That one I really enjoy. I have some idea of how they would have done that.
Yeah.
My theory is that they shot a video of him on the boat just still, not moving, with him doing the pull-ups.
Yep.
And then they shot the boat moving backwards with the same camera movement, or moving forwards with the same camera movement, reversed that shot and then masked him onto it.
Yeah.
And they would have had to do it with some kind of robot crane arm or something to make it super accurate, or it's just CGI. But I don't think Christopher Nolan would do that.
I don't think it was.
No.
It looked very real. It
Yeah.
was very impressive CGI for it.
Yeah. And then the other one that I really like is, and this is kind of a cop out, but every single one of the shots where the bullets were being pulled out of the glass happens a couple times during the movie, but just seeing it all, like seeing everything go.
Yeah, because there are some things where like, oh, this something's gonna happen now, and the glass actually starts.
Yeah, and being like, oh,
Yeah.
oh, and it goes when you're like, yeah. It's always such a satisfying moment of like,
the glass just comes back into tact.
yeah.
Awesome.
But yeah, that's the end of our spoilers.
Yes.
We'll end it there.
Oh, I love that movie. I could talk about that for hours.
We can keep talking about it non-spoilery, but
Yeah, okay.
it's very good. I really liked it.
Yeah.
What would you rate it out of 10?
Oh, it was like, it'd have to be one of my favorite movies. I really enjoyed it, yeah.
Interesting. Oh, I still want to rate it.
Probably an 8 or a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your favorite movie?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Do you have like a top 3?
'Cause
'Cause I have a top 3. I don't have a favorite. Oh, The Shining would probably be my favorite.
Yeah.
But
I can't think of it off the top of my head. Go back to
That's fine.
previous episodes. I had a top 3 at one point.
I think you did.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I watched too many movies to like just know which one's my favorite.
Fair enough.
And I go through phases of like war movies and
Yeah.
other movies. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of war movies,
Yes.
right under Tenet, you've made me write Wars.
Yes.
I would love an explanation.
Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars.
You should have expected that.
I should have. I did not.
You really should have. I watched half of the Empire Strikes Back.
Yep.
Number 5.
Yep.
Yes.
A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back,
Yes.
Return of the Jedi. Yeah.
Number 5, Last Night.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it.
Okay, good. As you
Um,
should.
But I'm going to say this, and I hope that I got this right because I only watched it once. I didn't rewind, but I think there was a sound design error.
Ooh, you're allowed to bag on this movie because Empire Strikes Back is everyone's least favorite from the original trilogy.
Okay, that's right then.
So you're absolutely fine to bag on it.
Awesome. I'm not bagging on it. It was great, but there was one editing.
All right.
It wasn't a like that sound doesn't sound right. Actually, there's a few. Then I'm gonna pick on it a little bit. But there's one where like the editor put a sound in that wasn't correct. It towards the beginning. Do you remember it? How many times have you seen it?
I've seen it so many times, but honestly, all of them kind of blend into one long movie for me, so I have no idea what the start of Empire Strikes Back is.
Well, it's where Luke gets taken off by that monster and he's like in a cave.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
and he's on Hoth and he's
Yes,
like trying
yes,
to get the
Yeah, and he's trying to get the lightsaber
Yeah.
at it. So he's got the lightsaber, he's cut himself out, he's cut the arm off this thing, and he's running.
It's called
A womp.
Yeah.
I was going to say like a yeti or something, but a womp. Okay. He's cut the arm off this womp.
Womp.
And he's running out of the cave.
I'm gonna fact check that because I'm pretty sure it's a womp, but if I'm wrong, I'm gonna get murdered.
You do that. And in the last shot when he's in the cave, he's running out, there's a sound of the lightsaber closing, and it doesn't close. It's still open. He runs out. He runs out with the lightsaber open. And
Oh, I think I was wrong.
Oh boy.
Oh, I was almost right. It's called the Wampa.
Wampa.
Sorry. Its full name is the Wampa Wampus. I had 3 out of the I had 4 out of the 5 letters.
Yes.
All right, keep going. Sorry.
Yeah,
so the lightsaber closes, but it doesn't close.
Yes.
Right.
They must have just chucked the sound in for it closing and just that'll do. But yeah.
It would have probably been that it was closed, but they changed it in the edit at the end. Because don't forget, this movie was edited on film, so they were physically cutting.
That is true.
So I would say that they did.
Yeah,
I would say this is what happened, because when they did audio for films then, right, they would... This is actually, fun fact, this is the reason why movies have black bars on the top and bottom. I don't know if I've talked about this before.
think I knew that, though, but yeah.
Yeah, because that's where the audio would sit on the...
yes.
It would usually be the top bar, I think, from what I understand.
Yeah.
But they probably did a cut of the film where he closes the lightsaber and then leaves, and then before they sent it, they cut that out and then changed it, but then didn't change the audio.
How could you do that, though? How could you...
I would assume it's some weird process. I don't know enough about film editing to comment.
That's probably, yeah. You're probably right.
Yeah.
I wonder how difficult it would have been, because also when was this movie made? Do you know?
Well, it came out in 76. 76?
Oh, I thought it was more recent than that.
Empire Strikes Back? No.
Oh, wow. Well, I wonder what the process was, because I don't want to bag them out too much now.
Oh, no, Empire... Sorry. Okay, so... A New Hope was made in 76, came out in 77.
Right.
Empire Strikes Back came out in 1980, so I'd say it was shot in 78, 79.
Yeah. Huh. Right. Because I was going to say that nearly all of Luke's dialogue looks like ADR, but it's probably super hard to like sync audio to visual with that.
Yeah, probably would be.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, I'll have to look more into how they did that back in the day.
I'm sure there is a documentary on the audio for Star Wars. I'm
sure there would be somewhere too.
There is no way that some nerd hasn't made that. And I'm saying that from the point of view of some nerd who would absolutely watch that. Actually, on a slightly related note of documentaries, I learnt this week, you know the default Windows desktop picture, not the new one with the blue window, and like the light shining through.
The Windows 10 one.
Yeah.
Do I?
I think you would.
I'm sure I would.
It was on our old school laptops.
Those school laptops. i3 processors.
Windows 10
All 1.5 gig of RAM. How good.
desktop image.
It's blue. It's like dark blue.
Yeah, it's this one.
Grey.
No, yeah, it's
Dark blue,
that one.
grey. Ah, yes.
Yeah. If you want to see it, just Google Windows 10 desktop wallpaper. Yeah, there it is. That's it. All clear.
Yep.
I'll I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but
He'll put it here.
no, I won't. There we go.
Just fix it in post. It's just on Fix It in Post. I found a book called Fix It in Post.
Oh,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Anyway,
but you look at that, right? And
Mm.
you would go, yeah, that was made in like Photoshop or some like 3D design software or something like that.
Yeah.
This is a real picture.
What?
Yeah.
Of what?
So I saw how they made this, and it blew my mind a little bit. So what they did was they had a big black board, basically, and this was in a completely shut off room, so there was no light in this room.
Right.
And they had black curtains surrounding the whole room, and they cut the Windows 10 logo into this black. I assume it was black foam core.
Right.
And then they had a projector behind it, and then just fog machined this room, so it was full of fog.
Yeah.
And then shown the projector through this thing, so that all the fog and stuff gets this projector,
Right.
and it goes through the Windows 10 Windows logo, and that's how they shot this photo. It's an actual photo.
Wow. I thought that
is
was
crazy.
Yeah.
Now, I wasn't even going to talk about this today, but talking about like documentaries and stuff, there's like a 3-minute documentary online. It's unlisted now. Windows took it down, but you can still find it if you can get the link. But super interesting.
Yeah.
Just look up like Windows 10 desktop image, how they made it, or something like that.
That is amazing.
And it'll come up. But super cool.
That blows my mind.
Yeah, it
'Cause
blew my mind.
That looks like just something that made on your computer.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. That's what everyone assumed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, segue.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what's coming.
I'm gonna.
That's why I'm segueing, because I really want to know what these are.
Okay. I brought some retro tech today.
Yes.
So I'm gonna show this one first because it's for me, not for you. The other ones are for you.
It's for me.
I'll
Okay.
find it more interesting than you do.
Is it XLR?
I believe so. So it isn't super retro. None
Okay.
of the things I have are not as retro as yours. They kind of bridge the gap between your stuff and this stuff.
Okay.
It's kind of cool.
I like
so
that.
this, I've never seen one of these before. I was given this box and it says super omnidirectional dynamic microphone, and I've never heard of an omnidirectional dynamic microphone. So
Right.
what that is?
Is this yours?
This was given to me, yes. So what omnidirectional is the polar pattern.
Yeah.
So it just picks up every angle equally, pretty much. So it picks it up from everywhere rather than just like these mics isolate it to in front of it. And dynamic is just, it doesn't need phantom power.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm kind of like, why would this be a thing, is because if you're trying to pick up everything, why would you have a dynamic microphone which generally tries to isolate things?
Interesting.
Does that make sense? So, and then I pulled it out, and it looks way different to what I thought.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It looks like a normal microphone, but so I haven't tested it out yet, but I'm going to. Oh, actually, is it a Oh yeah, it is. So this that's come with it is actually an XLR to TRS, which is kind of strange, but
This is so cool.
yeah, got a little clip in here. So
You just keep talking.
maybe I'll do a little. Okay. Maybe I'll do a little review on this guy on the. I was actually going to do it on the Patreon, but it's going to happen right here by the looks of this. This could go really badly. I don't know what it's going to sound like.
Hello? I have no idea what this sounds like. This is the
So
this is the omnidirectional mic.
omnidirectional, realistic, super omnidirectional dynamic microphone.
So I assume I have to talk kind of far away from this if it's omnidirectional.
Oh, well, you can try and just move it around. It should
All right,
sound the
so
same.
It shouldn't change. Oh wow, my levels are the exact same.
Yeah, it shouldn't change.
That's
Or it should change
crazy.
very subtly.
So hang on, let's do this. Dump your mic.
Mine.
Yeah. So if we recorded
record the... Yeah.
that's crazy.
But that's not... So if you set it up like that, should be the same. Should sound just about the same as when you had it pointing, facing me.
I have no idea what this is going to sound like.
I don't know either.
All right, let's check your audio back up.
So yeah, very cool. Keen to try this out more to see, and I'm interested to see what I could use it in.
Yeah, good. I'm back.
Because I honestly don't know what I would use this for.
I know what we can use it for.
What?
This is a really good mic for car scenes.
Ooh, actually, yeah.
Yeah,
This is a smart guy.
that was my immediate thought.
Yeah.
Chuck it in the middle of a car.
Well, see, that's often what. What do they do?
They have the road or the shore, like the bubble ones.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're omnidirectional, but they're condenser mics.
Yeah.
And so the point of them is to pick up more. That's why I've never seen a dynamic.
That's why that's so
omnidirectional mic.
interesting.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that'd be great for car stuff. Because I
I'm
think
keen to
also
try
with
it.
it being dynamic, it would.
it's probably just because it's an older mic, they wouldn't have had, there would have been less access to phantom power and things like that.
Yeah.
So it just makes it easier.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
All right. And what's this other thing you've got? Because I kind of gathered what that was from the box, but this other one I have no idea.
I actually have two other things.
Oh.
I'm going to show you this one first, I think.
I'm really excited to see what that sounded like. Oh, you have a
It's a little
a
film camera.
Pentax.
But it's like...
Is this a digital film camera?
Yeah. I think there's film in it, so just...
May I?
Yeah, go for it, but just be careful. Because there's film in it, I believe.
Okay, yeah, there is film in it.
But, yeah...
That's okay. Okay, I see.
Yeah, it's a digital film camera.
So does it just have a
So I don't understand how it works,
right?
but it's dead and I couldn't find a charger.
I don't think it has a charger.
But you can turn it on at the top, so I don't understand.
Yeah, it's battery.
But where's
the battery compartment.
Ah,
I think.
I thought that was a film.
Oh, it might be. Where's the? Oh, there's a
Yeah, there's a thing in the
This
front
is
there.
funky as man.
So I don't know.
Wow.
I'm gonna
Ooh.
try and look for a charger to see if I can get that to work. But what are you doing? What is that?
It's a hot shoe. I've never seen a camera that has a hot shoe cover.
A hot shoe cover.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a strange design choice. This is an interesting lens as well.
Yeah.
A 28. Oh, it feels so plasticky.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it has a filter on it.
It's nowhere near as nice as yours.
Who put a UV filter on this?
I don't know.
Wow.
It's my family's old one. My dad doesn't know I've stolen it, so let's hope he doesn't watch this week's episode.
Oh,
Is it clunky? Oh, you can hear it.
interesting. That's
yeah,
cool. I
so-
like that.
Just very interesting. Retro tech. Next one.
See, this is the other one. This is the JVC thing, isn't it?
This is, yeah.
Because I recognize that. Oh.
And it's records onto cassette. I might actually just take this cassette out. I forgot to do it before. But I charged this last night. It's got a family holiday in there at the moment. Let me just take it out. Wait.
That's 560 times digital zoom. Oh, she's beeping.
So,
Whoop.
take that guy out of there. Don't want to ruin that. It's got me family holiday on there.
Yeah, from 2004.
Is that when it was?
I don't know.
Probably has it written on there. Right. So now let's turn this thing on.
Steady shot. Oh, so it has some form of digital.
It's like couldn't work out
Stabilization.
how to get this to work. Look, the screen's all like manky.
That's so
But-
sick.
There you go. It looks super like 2000s.
Oh, wow. Oh,
There's a zoom on the top there.
oh wow, this really does zoom.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is so. Why do I kind of want to shoot a movie on this?
I know, how cool would that look? So yeah, I don't know how to get that to work. That actually moves the lens in the eye further forward. But I don't know how to turn it on or something.
Interesting. Maybe it could just be shot.
It could be, yeah.
This is really... Oh, it takes NP batteries.
Yeah.
They still use those.
Oh, wow. So, that was a really cool piece of tech I found this week.
Oh, there's a bunch of...
There's heaps of stuff on it. You can play the cassette back.
Oh, the volume button.
Yeah.
This is sick. Fader.
I'm keen. I wonder if you can still buy these cassettes.
You can.
You can?
Yeah, I know for a fact you can.
I'd be keen to give that a go.
I'm recording the camera recording. Wow, this is cool, Joe.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens if I press record. It just says no.
No, can't record.
Does that flip? Then you can record like this. Oh!
Yes. We should vlog on that.
This is so...
Is it? Oh, you can change the ISO and things on that somehow.
Somehow, I'm sure you can.
I found the button somewhere.
This is really cool. I think we have some of these lying around as well here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank
I
you.
like that.
Very cool. Yeah, I found it somewhere.
Should we, I don't think we mentioned what it was for audio.
Focus.
For audio, it's a...
Oh, there you go. That's your exposure there.
Cool. For audio, it's a digital. What would you even call it? A digital.
It's a Sony
video handy cam.
Listen,
It's like records onto 8mm cassette tapes. Wow. It's like playing.
That's
a
how
video
retro
game.
it is. Super cool.
I like that a lot.
That's my little show and tell for the week.
Your little show and tell for the week.
Yeah.
That's sick. I like it.
This guy can sit here.
You can somewhere.
I'm just going to hold it. But then you can't see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold it up for the camera. Yeah.
We can do a...
Oh.
Ooh. The Sony D...
Something.
digital zoom. Yes.
Very cool. Very cool stuff.
Very fun.
So I mentioned before
Mm.
that... Well, I'm going to talk while you're packing down.
Cool.
I mentioned before that I bought this light for a reason. Now, I did buy it for shoots and stuff as well. But it's also come as kind of a pleasant little surprise as well, because I started doing something else this week. Are you okay? Are you struggling with that tape? Getting that tape back in? Helps you put it back in the right way. 2005. I was close.
2005, yes.
You can do it. I believe in you. Yep. There you go. Yep. Joe's struggling to get the tape back into the...
It doesn't seem to like it.
The computer says no. Is it the wrong way around? You sure? All right. I don't know, man.
Keep talking.
Yep, I'm just watching.
You're just watching.
Honestly, this is kind of...
We're going to get this. I'm going to get this today.
So, yep. Nice, yep. And then go. I don't think... Yeah, there we go. We're good. We've done it. Woo! Nice. So I started doing something else this week because... So for a while now, I haven't played video games for ages. Like the only video games that I've played really have been like Spider-Man and The Last of Us, because those were games that I was looking forward to for ages. And I finally said, all right, I'm going to get a PS4 so I can play those games, and hopefully that will get me back into it.
Mm-hmm.
And it did for a little bit, and then I kind of fell off again and was like, nah.
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
And I kind of was thinking about it, and I was like, why is it that I don't want to play video games anymore? Like, what physically in my brain is telling me that I shouldn't be doing this anymore?
Yeah.
And I came to the conclusion that the reason is because my brain goes, hey, you can be doing so many other productive things right now. Why are you doing this if it's not making you any money or will never make you any money?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, well, I still want to play video games because it's like, it's good for me. Like, it's good to turn my brain off. I'm basically always doing things that are work related. So it'd be good to do something that's not work related.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, how can I do something that is monetizing this, but isn't super serious?
Right.
And so I was like, oh, I should just stream it.
Yes.
So I've just,
I love it.
Whenever I play video games now, I've just started streaming it. And something in my brain has flicked to be like, this is fine.
This
Like,
is okay.
people can watch this and donate or follow you,
Yeah.
and you can just play video games now and not worry about it.
Ah.
And now I can play video games again. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
so strange how that works.
yeah, like I went live, and my brain went, "Oh, you're good." I just played video games for like 4 hours,
Wow.
and it was like really good for me to be
Yeah.
like just not really doing anything,
But
but still doing something.
Yeah.
So I've really enjoyed it. I've streamed like something like 8 hours in the past 4 days.
Wow.
Or 9 hours, I think I'm at now. And I'm really enjoying it. It's
That's
really,
awesome.
really fun.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you want to plug it?
yeah,
Plug
I'll
your
plug
name?
it. It's
Yeah.
the same as my other stuff. It's The Frank Menken.
Oh, yeah.
Check it out on Twitch, twitch.tv/TheFrankMenken.
Yeah.
I stream sporadically.
What have you been streaming? What games?
So I've
It's
streamed
been PC or?
PC. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've done a couple of things. I do have it set up so that I can stream my Switch and my PS4 if I do so wish.
Yeah.
But I streamed a couple of things. I've streamed a lot of CS:GO actually because I've been dragged into games in CS:GO and I'm really, really bad.
Oh, right.
So it's really just me getting decked for like 4 hours. I played Among Us. I played Among Us for 4 hours yesterday, which is super fun. I really want to play Among Us with you later.
Yeah, okay.
And that was super, super fun. And then I did like a 2-hour stream where I was just chatting.
Right.
Like no one was there.
It's just
It's just like
talking.
I was just talking. I was like talking about like getting lights and like figuring out how I want to like make this pretty and that sort of thing. And yeah, it's really, really cool.
Yeah.
It's been super fun setting it up. And getting it all together. So check it out, twitch.tv/TheFrankMenken.
Yeah, we should do some like Froe streaming on the
That's
Switch
what
or
I
something.
was thinking.
Every now and then.
You should jump on my stream with me because I kind of really, I'm definitely going to keep doing it because it's been really good for me.
Yeah.
And once, the studio's built,
We can stream all the
stream in
time.
there. I've also figured out a way that I can connect the Blackmagic camera to the stream, which means we'll have a portable camera. As long as we have a long HDMI cable,
Yeah.
camera's totally portable.
Sick.
And I've got my head wrapped around how the program works and everything, so we can do real life streams. We can do anything.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Doing real life streams.
So yeah,
Like workshop streams. How cool would that be?
yeah, but super, super cool. So super fun. We should do a stream later.
We should.
We'll do a stream later.
Yeah.
100%. We're
Okay.
doing it. Done.
Awesome.
That'll be this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
I'll plug it on our Instagram and stuff
Yeah.
to come check it out. But yeah. So twitch.tv/TheFrankMenken. Check it out.
Mm-hmm.
I think eventually I'll come up with an actual schedule for when I'll stream. Currently, it's just really whenever.
Whenever you're brain dead and free.
Yeah, whenever I have time.
Yeah.
So yeah, check it out.
Awesome. That's so cool.
It's fun. I
Yeah.
really enjoy it.
I've done some streaming with a mate before. He's working up his Twitch thing as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's kind of fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's fun having live interaction.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're not always nice, but it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. You suck at this game. I know.
I'm aware. But yeah, we should definitely do a stream later today.
We will.
That'll be fun. That'll be good times.
Yes.
Let's do your Foley Fact and wrap up.
Let's do it.
Joe's got a Foley Fact. Foley Fact. Joe's got a
Wait, sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry, I just
Whoa.
cut you off. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
I totally forgot to mention
What?
why how this relates to Twitch, like, at all. I just completely, sorry, that just like popped into my head. This I have sitting on top of my camera so that I have lighting because it's really dark in here.
Right.
And
You mean you don't use that?
well, no, because I can't get that behind my monitor. Yeah. Anyway, that's why I have this. Sorry. Foley
again.
Fact.
Joe's got a Foley Fact. Foley Fact.
Joe's got a Foley Fact. Yeah.
Yeah. So this one is again from Paul Davies. This is strange. I'm interested to
Stranger
see if
Things?
this would actually work. No, not quite. I wish. But it's for fireworks and specifically like the fizzing of fireworks as they go up. Yeah, like that.
Wait. Ready?
Together we make a firework. So close mic on a running tap or a faucet, as you
Faucet.
Americans say,
Facet.
and fingers in the water stream or adjusting the flow can add some nice movement to the sound. So close micing a water running tap.
Huh.
So
That's cool.
interesting. Probably some post processing on that too, but
Yeah. No, raw audio. That's
raw
it.
audio. Done.
That's when we just cut the episode.
Yeah.
Done. All right. No, that's sick.
Yeah, so that'd be cool.
Cool. Well, we'll finish up there. Thank you so much for listening to this episode or watching this episode of The Froe Show. That was episode 28. We hope you enjoyed it.
Insane.
Things to plug. Everything at The Froe Show on all the things.
All the things.
Instagram,
All
Twitter,
the
and
socials.
Facebook. And check out our Patreon, patreon.com/The Froe Show. Join the lovely people over there. Now, we do still have a couple spots left in our $1 tier, so if you want access to the After Froe Show for literally only $1 a month, that's 25 cents a week. That is absolutely doable.
2 coffees a year.
Exactly. Then head over to patreon.com/The Froe Show, and you can get that. And otherwise, check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/The Frank Mencken. Follow me over there. And we'll get some stuff going over there. I'm just going to have this here for the rest of the episode.
Okay.
Cool. Joe, do you have anything else you want to say?
No. See you next week.
See you next week. I just want to say that I got the wobbly chair this week.
You got the wobbly one.
All right. See you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.